Good afternoon, everyone. Today, I think we are very excited and fortunate to have this wonderful panelists. So personally, I was in Japan on June for a month. If you guys are aware, Japan is, I would say, one of the most progressive country in pushing the Web3. For example, the Prime Minister Kishida was at the crypto conference and then basically saying, youngster, please build something with the blockchain, build something with the NFT. Our government will be full support. So that's why I think we have today's panel. So for you to understand what the enterprise, largest enterprise in Japan is thinking about Web3, how they approach Web3, how the Japanese regulators make the environment more friendly for these people to actually act on it. So let's start with a quick intro with your responsibility at the current position. So let's start with the Ko-san.
Hi, hello everyone. I'm Ko from Japan, SBINFT CEO. Sorry, I talk Japanese only. Sorry.
大丈夫です。
はい、はじめまして、コウと申します。よろしくお願いします。
Hi, nice to meet you. I'm Hosho. I'm currently leading the Strategy Marketing Alliance for NTT Digital. NTT Digital is a new subsidiary of the NTT. Basically, we'll focus on the Web3 for the entire NTT group. Yeah, thank you for inviting me.
Hello, this is Kawamori. I'm from Sony Bank. It's under the Sony Global Group, and I'm studying about new Web3 business and collaborating with Sony Group, and I'm head of DX Business Planning Department. Nice to meet you.
So 여기서 잠깐 이제 인트로를 걸면요. 예를 들면 SBI는 소프트뱅크에서 2006년 스피너프한 이제 그 금융회사로 지금 이제 일본에선 굉장히 큰 파이낸셜 컨글로머레이트로 알려져 있고요. 여기 두 번째 NTT 같은 경우에는 아시는 분은 아시겠죠. 일본에서 가장 큰 텔레콤 컴퍼니입니다. 그리고 마지막으로 저기 소니뱅크 같은 경우에는 소니 파이낸셜 그룹이라고 하는 여러분이 다 아시는 소니 그룹의 금융 지주회사 안에 이제 커머셜 뱅크로 일본에서 굉장히 리딩한 포지션을 잡고 있습니다. 그렇기 때문에 제가 생각하기에 이제 NTT에서부터의 의견은 흔히 그 SK텔레콤이나 KT텔레콤 같이 those who have a large distribution channel이 어떻게 이 distribution 채널을 이용해서 블록체인을 태클할 건지 궁금해하시는 분들에게 좋을 것 같고요. 또 소니뱅크 같은 경우에는 지금 이제 패널에서 얘기하겠지만 토크나이제이션의 사례를 몇 개 만들었습니다. 그래서 한국의 신한은행을 비롯하여 여러 가지 큰 금융회사들이 지금 토크나 증권에 관심이 굉장히 많은데 그쪽 의견을 들으시면 좋을 것 같고요. 이제 SBI 같은 경우에는 they are one of the oldest the conglomerates in Web3. SBI 같은 경우에는 특정 코인의 펀드도 이미 몇 년 전에 만들었고요. 크립토에서 유명한 마켓 메이커 유럽 회사도 인수를 했고 일본의 규제를 갖고 있는 거래소도 인수를 했고 여기 이제 고 대표님이 갖고 있는 NFT 마켓플레이스도 인수를 했습니다. 그렇기 때문에 한국에 있는 대기업분들이 자기들이 주체적으로 하긴 좀 부담스러운 이 인수를 통해서 비즈니스 확장시켜 나가실 분들이 들으시면 좋을 것 같습니다. Yes, so let's warm up a little bit. Maybe very briefly. So, what part of the Web3 makes you excited personally, also as a corporate level? Maybe we can コウさんから先に。
会社の、
大丈夫です。
今いくつか紹介していただきましたけども、私が SBI グループ金融コングロマリットですね。こちらの事業者で SBI の NFT を特化した事業をやっています。我々の事業はマーケットプレイスと NFT の支援プロジェクトマネジメントツール、この2つのプラットフォームを展開しています。で我々のパートナーはですね、もう日本でもとても有名な大きな企業がたくさん来ていまして、いわゆるWeb2 の既存の事業者がですね、NFT を活用して新しい事業を展開すると。そういった事業者とともにですね、NFT のプロジェクトを一緒にプロダクトを作って、我々のマーケットプレイスで流動させる、そういった事業をやっております。
여기 이제 NFT 그 SBI NFT라고 하는 이제 디비전이고요. 고상이 말씀하시는 부분의 포인트는 이제 그 웹2 기존에 있는 일본에 있는 회사들이 이제 웹3나 NFT를 가지고 뭔가 비즈니스를 하려고 할 때 특정 이제 SBI 플랫폼, SBI NFT라고 하는 디비전에 와서 이제 콜라보레이션해서 이제 웹2 분들이 웹2에서도 기관 혹은 이 특정 그 큰 기업들이 NFT 비즈니스 할 수 있도록 도와주는 역할을 메인으로 하고 있다고 합니다.
So I've been actually before NTT, I've been working at Accenture, as you know that it's one of the biggest consulting firm. So I spent the last like 20 years working on the like emerging tech. So basically my responsibility is to incorporate emerging tech into the business. So I used to be an AI guy, to be honest. I've been working for, I started working around AI starting from like 18 years ago. But the reason right now I shifted to the Web3 is because, first of all, I think that the technology is so immature. So basically you can see that blockchain and Web3 have very short history. And right now is there no winner. It used to be US, but not anymore. And the technology is so many potential that people right now is building a lot of things, and the scope is very broad. So that's why personally I'm very interested in this area, this field. So as for NTT, basically as NTT, we think that Web3 gonna be the next pillar for our next decade growth. I think maybe it's same for every telco over the world. Telecommunication company basically is like it's dying industry. If they're only operating inside the country. So in Japan we have like declining population. So as you know that we can't increase ARPU, the average price per user anymore. But we need to keep investing, into like 5G, 6G, 7G. No, maybe 100G, in the future. But we cannot raise the price. And by the way, the population is declining. So basically, only future for us is dying. Whether it's will happen in the 10 years or 20 years, we don't know, but it's dying for sure. So that's why, as an NTT, we need to explore the new growth opportunity. I think so. We think that Web3 gonna be definitely that one. Not because of this is the layer on top of the internet, also because it's a global by default.
Great.
Yeah.
カイさんの前に maybe I can comment, put a little bit comments since the time I'm pushing, we have a lot to cover. So if I put a little comments, so Sony, for example, the Sony network, the one subsidiary, they invested in layer 1, the projects in June. And for example, Sony Interactive Entertainment, they filed an NFT patent recently. And also Sony Bank here, they launched the tokenized money trust with Sumitomo Trust. And they also working with the Mitsui-Bussan's digital asset team to launch the STO offering platform. So maybe my question to you is a little different here. So my question is, Sony has engineering, Sony has entertainment, Sony has a financial group. So how you guys, as a firm level, do you guys approach the NFT business?
Okay. 日本語で、
はい、どうぞ。
Web3 の一つ大きな価値としてやっぱり無形資産っていうところを価値化できるっていうところがあるかなと思ってます。で NFT も一つのツールで、そういったところに最適なツールかなというところで、なのでソニーでその技術があってエンタメの IP があってそしてファイナンシャルのライセンス含めてインスティテュートがあってそういったところが大きな価値かなと思っています。で特に NFT に関しては単純なイメージではなくてその NFT を持っていることによるベネフィットを提供できる価値があるかなと思っていてそういったところが今後期待できるところだなって思ってます。
So, 지금 일단 말씀하신 거는 뭐 제가 말한 거랑 그렇게 크게 다르진 않은데 금융그룹과 이 그 엔터테인먼트와 이 그 금융 쪽에서 어떻게 보면 흔히 제가 느끼는 인상으로는 국내 대기업 같은 경우에는 어떤 특정 대기업을 제가 말씀드릴 수는 없지만 각 그 기업들이 각 계열사들이 굉장히 독자적으로 움직이는 느낌을 많이 받습니다. 하지만 지금 제가 들은 바로는 소니 같은 경우에는 조금 더 이제 그 다른 계열사임에도 불구하고 또 이렇게 좀 콜라보해서 가는 느낌이 있고요. 또 NFT 쪽에서 지금 소니가 좀 많이 푸시를 하고 있는데, can you explain a little bit about your NFT initiative because you are involved in the NFT side?
Yep. We are involved in NFT side, and we are delivering some NFT projects and utilizing or collaborating with some artists of Sony, and also with utilizing Sony technology. For example, the NFT combined with the information of the baseball itself rotation speed, and we combine them and we deliver this NFT to the customer. So that can be the memory for the fan or entertainment people. So that's the one solution which we are doing.
Great. From now on, we're gonna touch upon Japan's regulation and NFT side and DeFi. That's our goal for 17 minutes. So let me move on to regulation first. So my question is maybe to Hosho-san this time. So NTT recently announced to invest $4 billion in Web3 for next 5 years or several years. And NTT Digital is basically a Web3 subsidiary of NTT. So my question to you is, what Japan's policy changes recently in Web3? It could be white paper, it could be tax reduction, and many things. What kind of made NTT really excited to do a lot of different business? If you can explain a little bit.
Okay, I think, yeah, so there are a lot of change. There are a lot of change in Japan regulation, and just as maybe some of you are familiar that the tax. So basically, used to be, if you issue the token, then regardless whether you sell it or not, so they will tax it based on the value, the market value at the end of the fiscal year, which means that without cash coming in, that you need to pay tax. So that's become the very one of the biggest hurdle for the company who issue token. We deregulated that as a country. So last year, but still it's only for the first party issuing tokens, not third party. So right now, if I acquire some token from the others, still need to be taxed. So, which is another, the remaining hurdle for a lot of the enterprise. But we're working on that to try to also deregulate that. So, just got about deregulation. But I think that portion is more like Japan's far behind compared with the other market. But there's also the other aspect like a stablecoin security token. I think Japan had the one of the first, stablecoin bill, I think, compared with the other countries. So we launched that like 3 months ago, 4 months ago. I forgot the exact date. But we kind of have the very leading role for the stablecoin in the security token issuing, which will provide very good guardrail for the enterprise, so the enterprise can feel safe. Okay, if I follow this rule, I follow the regulation, I'm fine with. There are no gray, areas. I can just go ahead and do that. So I think that's very cheering, the fact for a lot of enterprise. But to be honest, for NTT, it doesn't matter because we're the one who want to, change that. We want to go to deregulate from our side because the government waiting for us, waiting for the enterprise to come out with the real use case and tell them what kind of deregulation you need. So we think we should not just wait for the deregulation, but we're the one who build the use case and then talk to the government to ask them to do so.
Okay. So I think コウさん逆にお聞きしたいんですけども、日本のレギュレーションでですね、SBI としてもいいですけども SBINFT としてもいいんですが、このレギュレーションで一番最近1年いろんな発表があった中ですね、どの部分がやっぱりSBI としてそれから SBINFT としてビジネスをやりやすくなって、さらにそのおかげで今考えてらっしゃる NFT のビジネスラインとかございましたか？
はい、まず日本のレギュレーションでいうと、直近の金融庁ですねが、NFT の、見解を一つ出しました。その、内容は100万枚以下、1枚、1000円以内であれば、その数の範囲内であれば、経済的機能を有さない、いわゆるファンジブルトークンではなく NFT として扱えると、こういったものが一つ大きく数字も含めて出したというのがすごく大きな発表だったと思います。でそれをもとにですね、今言ったメンバーシップの NFT の話もそうですし、特にゲームのキャラクターですとか、そういったものがですね、同じ NFT であっても今の数字の以下であればある程度流通することで何の制限もなくビジネスとして展開できるというのがルールができたので、それをベースにした我々のパートナーとの NFT のプロダクトの設計はすごく設計しやすくなり、そういったものがやっぱ海外に発信することで、海外ではそういったレギュレーションがない、もしくはまだ規制が強いので、日本の市場で展開をしたいっていうのがニーズがとても多いです。
今はそのおかげでインバウンドのリクエストが結構増えてる感じですかね？
今回の、コリアブロックチェーンウィークでも特にもう本当に我々のある意味大人気ですね。
OK, わかりました。すみません。일본 규제에서 여기서 말씀드린 제일 중요한 포인트는 역시 돈적인 문제가 되겠는데요. 1,000만 엔 이하 혹은 특정 금액 이하의 NFT의 발행, NFT의 트레이드에 있어서는 제가 느끼기로는 세금이나 여러 가지 제한이 많이 없다라는 포인트가 이제 NFT 비즈니스를 하려고 하는 많은 기업들에게 되게 우호적으로 작용했다라는 게 첫 번째 포인트가 되겠고요. 두 번째 포인트는 한국도 마찬가지고 이제 다른 나라도 마찬가지지만 NFT에 대한 명확한 규제가 제가 없는 것 같습니다. 특히 한국도 그렇고. 그런데 이제 그게 명확해지면서 해외에서 또 이제 일본의 이 SBI NFT를 통해서 NFT 비즈니스 하려고 하는 디맨드가 굉장히 많이 늘어나고 있고, 이번 코리아 블록체인 위기에서도 엄청난 지금 인기를 받고 있다고 합니다. 저기에 한 분 계시고 지금 저기에 이제 SBI NFT에 한 분씩 계시니까요. 나중에 이야기해 보시면 좋을 것 같습니다. To moving on to maybe DeFi. So we can mainly the question will be direct to you, Kaya-san. So as I mentioned, Sony Bank worked with the Securitize, which is a US-based STO platform, which is a leading player, which is actually funded by Mitsubishi a few years ago, as I remember. That Sony Bank partnered with the Securitize to tokenize the money trust. So and then they work with the Mitsui Digital Asset team to launch the STO platform. So we can dive into first is what's your kind of business strategy or business plan behind these two amazing initiatives?
Okay, so let me speak in Japanese. Okay. まず最初に出させていただいたのは不動産の中でもやはり日本の中で STO たくさん出てるんですけども、不動産の個別のアセットを裏付けとした STO が多いです。でそういった流れもある中で、我々がやったのは東証マンションローンの受けているアセットを小口化してお客様に提供するというところをさせていただいています。でこういうところでやっぱり例えば投資商品っていうのは日本の中でリートなどもあるんですけども、もっと投資のアセットの多様化、お客さんにとっての投資のする対象の多様化っていうところのニーズに応えられるものかなと思っております。でそこからだんだん裏付けとする資産がもっと我々としても提供できるものが多くなってくるのかなと思ってまして、その他の何か例えばですけども債券であったりとか、そういったものも小口化してお客様に提供できる機会ができるのかなと将来的には思ってます。でさらに先に行くとやっぱりソニーグループとしては IP であったりとかっていうアーティストの権利っていうところがあるので、そういったものを小口でお客様に提供して応援していただくっていうところにもつながっていくっていうのがもう少し先の将来の行く末かなと思ってます。
最初のローンのやつはもう販売が終わっ った
はい
ですか？
この夏終わって
あ
募集に対して募集以上の応募いただいて
いくらですか？
そこは秘密ですね。
秘密。
はいそうですね。
지금 소니은행에서 그 6월 달에 이제 그 아까 말한 머니 트러스트라고 하는 거 더 정확히 말씀드리면 주택 그 론이죠. 그러니까 돈 빌린 거에 대한 것을 토크나이즈해서 이제 그 토크나이즈해서 팔았다고 합니다. 그래서 뭐 예상보다 많은 금액으로 잘 팔렸다고 해서 금액은 안 알려준다고 하는데요. 여기서 포인트는 처음에는 이제 그 이 모든 스큐리타이즈를 토크나이즈 하는 거의 배후에는 소니의 그런 강한 목적 그것은 뭐냐? 그 고객들이 조금이라도 다양한 상품에 작은 금액으로 이제 투자할 수 있는 다양한 솔루션을 제공하겠다라고 하는 게 큰 목적인 것 같고요. 지금 처음에는 이제 주택 론을 가지고 그렇게 이제 토크나이즈를 했지만 이제 앞으로의 계획은 소니가 가지고 있는 IP 이제 엔터테인먼트 쪽을 이제 그 분산화해서 토큰화해서 혹은 이제 조각을 내 가지고 이제 팔 수 있는 것이 이제 앞으로의 목표라고 합니다. 물론 그 전에 채권이 관련이 있다고 합니다. 여기서 제 코멘트는 한국에서 지금 이제 토큰 증권 혹은 STO라는 얘기가 많이 나오는데 제 개인적인 입장을 하나 말씀을 드리자면 지금 제가 봤을 때 한국에서 말하는 이 STO라는 건 좀 개념이 잘못됐다라고 저는 생각을 하고 있고요. 왜냐면 이 지금 한국에서 제일 처음 아마 만질 수 있는 거는 정확히 말씀드리면 토크나이즈 시큐리티입니다. 그 STO라는 거는 훨씬 더 큰 범위를 사실 말하고 있고요. 아까 말한 것처럼 IP라든지 뭐 미술품이라든지 이런 것들을 다 포함한 것이 STO이기 때문에 사실 한국이 처음부터 그거를 허용할 수는 없다고 생각을 하고 지금 미국에서 있는 그 securitized bond 그 이제 뭐 KKR이 private equity를 토큰화시켰고 또 해밀턴 레인이 아마 그 private fund를 토큰화시켰는데 이런 식으로 기존에 있는 증권을 토큰화하는 데서 시작을 할 것이기 때문에요. 사실 그거는 STO는 아니라는 점 제 의견을 말씀드리겠습니다. 여기서 지금 시간이 6분 남았는데 조금 다른 각도에서 가자면 NTT. So you guys announced to 4 billion investment, which is a huge number, and then grabbed a lot of attention from all the players in Web3. So what's your plan with this 4 billion announcement? More, maybe you can say specific, or you can say more strategy, etc.
Okay, so that's a very tough question because the 4 billion, the number have been too famous.
Yes.
So by the way, that's the same day as the FTX. Actually,
really?
the morning we made the announcement at the FTX shit come out.
Okay.
Wow, what a day! But yes, we building. The things were built. So first of all, our goal is not the entity. So basically, we not targeting the small portion of the investor or speculator. Our goal is our target is more like a mass adoption, like mass customer. So we believe that right now it's only maybe less than 5 in Japan, right? So less than 5% of the user have the like MetaMask, and the people who invest in the crypto, and I think less than 20%, something like 10 to 15. So if you look at the world, also it's very limited people right now is enjoying the benefit of the Web3. So that's why we want to try to expand the boundary. So because this is a good technology, so we try to bridge the gap. So right now, no matter the wallet or the like Solidity or the any type of or even like marketplace, OpenSea, a lot of the tool is far from the user friendly. To be honest, if I can't just ask my mom to use that, right? So that's the gap we try to build. So. We start from the wallet because we believe that the wallet is gonna be the gateway for the users to come to the Web3 world. If the gateway is broken, right, it's difficult to use. You can't bring more people to here. So that's why we start working with wallets, but not limited to that. Based on the announcement we made, you can see that we're also interested in the exchange and also token insurance. And of course, the most important thing is the security. So the company like NDT, we can't just run something and say, okay, this is self-custody out of your own risk. No, it's not gonna happen. although we will serve our customer as self-custody wallet in the first phase, but we will try our best to make sure that's no scam, like no like hacking, that kind of thing. So we will invest a lot in the security.
Understood.
Yeah.
So my next question, this is great because I think he mentioned about wallet. I think this session is about enterprise. I think I talked a lot about 대기업 in South Korea. I talked to a lot of conglomerates in Japan. One word that everyone said is a wallet, because if you do custodial, if you do non-custodial, there's always risk in both sides. And then whether you make the customers to complain themselves if they lose the key, or you have to deal with that. So wallet is a key. That's why our VC, we also focusing on wallet investment. But let's go to Kaya-san, to Ko-san, maybe Ko-san first. Because Ko-san, I think SBI, among three, I think SBI is the most active for 5 years on every single business on Web3. So your SBI NFT business there, how you think about the wallet? Currently, if you have a wallet, what's the wallet like? Is custodial, non-custodial? And then I know that you work with a lot of other partners about this wallet and related business. So I want to hear about the approach to wallet, your business or SBI. まあカヤさんも同じ感じで same because they are dealing with the financial service, how you approach the wallet. So let's start with the Koさん。
我々もそのウォレットに関してはですね、事業の中でパートナーもやはりメタマスクなかなかハードルの高いという認識は日本の市場でありますと。でその一つがですね、我々の一つソリューションとしてSBI グループの中で、エクスチェンジを持ってます。SBIVCT、SBIVC トレードとの取り組みで、いわゆる VC トレードの口座アカウントを持っていると、そこのアカウントと直接紐付けることで我々の NFT マーケットプレイス上で、いわゆるこう預け入り資産で NFT の売買ができる。そうすることで秘密鍵をすべてエクスチェンジの方で持っているので、シームレスに NFT 売買できるというようなソリューションを持っています。ただこれだけではやはりまだ足りないと思っていて、最終的にやはりソーシャルログイン、SNS ログインで、自由に誰でもが NFT を管理できるような仕組みが多分必要ですし、その時にやっぱり必要になってくるのがどこまで KYC を取るかというところですね。そのノン KYC であればあるほど例えば市場に対してのこういう緩いというか規制があって、セキュリティ的にもまた問題があるというところはありますけども、そこをある程度、レギュレーションの中で我々のような、セントラルの部分でノン KYC のサービスとして NFT を管理できるような、取り組みが、できるとよりNFT の中でも企業もその使うユーザーももっと浸透するんじゃないかなと思ってますね。
그 SBI 그룹에 대한 이제 이야기로 시작을 했고요. 지금 SBI 같은 경우에는 아까도 말씀드렸다시피 여러 가지 F3 비즈니스를 하고 있는 가운데 그 자체 거래소를 가지고 있습니다. 그래서 지금 SBI NFT라고 하는 비즈니스에 들어가는 월렛의 입구는 이 SBI 거래소를 가지고 있는 사람들이 자동으로 그게 연결이 돼서 이제 SBI NFT를 되게 편안하게 쓸 수 있는 지금 월렛을 사용을 하고 있다고 하고요. 하지만 이것조차도 지금 부족하기 때문에 이제 여기서 조금 자체적인 월렛을 개발을 하려고 있고, 그 와중에 KYC에 대한 KYC를 어느 정도 허용하는지에 대한 지금 고민을 하고 있다고 합니다.
やはりセルフカストディのウォレットっていうのはメタマスク代表されるように利用されることが多いですけれども、やっぱりこのマスアダプションに向けてはその UX の課題というところを解決するところが事業体としては求められているのかなと思います。ですので今、他の Web3 の会社も見ているところだと思いますけれども、どんだけカストリアルなサービスっていうところ、機能を提供できるかっていうところが大事になってくるかなと思ってまして、そういったところと一緒にコラボレーションもしながら今の UX の課題を解決できるところを実現していきたいなと思います。
지금 이 웹3에서 월렛의 이제 가장 큰 문제점은 이제 유저 익스피리언스가 굉장히 불편하다라는 점이고요. 근데 그거를 이제 커스터디얼적으로 이제 중앙화 집권으로 가져오면 편안하긴 하나, 이 크립토의 모토인 이 디센트럴라이제이션에 대한 이 목적 추구가 안 되겠죠. 하지만 지금 이제 카야상이나 코상이 말한 뉘앙스로 봐서는 여전히 처음에 이제 어덥션은 조금 더 이제 중앙화 집권을 중앙화 쪽으로 몰고 가는 커스터디얼이라는 커스터디얼 쪽에서 먼저 이제 가져가서 그거를 이제 non-커스터디얼로 가져간다라는 게 지금의 대기업의 추세인 것 같습니다. 네, 이제 시간이 다 돼서 마지막으로 이제 time is up, so we can wrap up with one last question. You can pick one of two since we don't have much time. So two questions I'll draw out to you. One is, what are you focusing on now? That's you can briefly each you can mention. Actually, take both questions. The other one is maybe there is an audience. There might be corporation or conglomerates or banks that who might be interested in talking with you. So what kind of people what kind of company do you want to meet during this KBW? So, コウさんから。
そうですね、我々は今日本で NFT の事業をトータル的にプロデュースしていますので、日本市場にとても興味のあるような韓国の企業だったり今日いるグローバルな企業の方々がもしいらっしゃればですね、我々のマーケットプレイス、NFT の運用支援ツールですとか、NFT を運用する上での全てのツールが揃っておりますので、日本の市場に興味のある NFT 事業者はぜひこの後僕に話を聞いていただければなと思います。
네. 뭐 아까도 말씀드렸다시피 일본의 그 조금 발전된 NFT 규제 속에서 지금 SBI 같은 경우에는 한국에서 NFT로 뭔가 비즈니스를 하고 싶어 하시는 파트너가 있다면 적극적으로 여기서 많은 툴들을 거의 다 풀 패키지로 있다고 합니다. 그게 발행일 수도 있고요, 거래일 수도 있고요, 뭐 다른 것이 될 수 있겠죠. 그래서 그런 분들은 끝나고 말씀을 주시면 좋을 것 같고요.
So as I mentioned, so basically our ambition as NTT is not domestic market, it's more like global market. So we already started talking to the partners in the Southeast Asia, and also I believe that including the Korea and Taiwan also could be our potential market. Definitely interested in talking to the player there, especially for those latecomers, like especially the Web 2 type of the company who interested in enter this place. So one of the how should I say feature of the entities, we're also latecomer. There are tons of the existing company already been running the business for many years, but a lot of the tool, a lot of the solution is not there yet. Right, so there's still a very huge gap. We're coming to fill the gap. So if there's anybody who is not satisfied with your existing wallet or infrastructure or anything, just come to us. We're gonna be the first penguin, and we'll work with you and customize that and try to build the good use case, especially the cross-border use case, Japan, Korea, and Southeast Asia. That's something we're interested in.
Awesome.
そうですね、やっぱりソニー銀行として安心安全な、さっきもセキュリティっていうところが一つ大事というところ唐沢さんからもありましたけども、安心安全にたくさんの方に使っていただくことが大事かなと思ってます。で、例えばアンチマネーロンダーリング AML 含めてそういったところが大事だと思うんで、そういった技術を持っていらっしゃる方っていうところと一緒にビジネスを大きくしていきたいなと思いますんで、そういったところでぜひ声をかけてください。
뭐 소니도 그렇고 뭐 일본의 색깔일 수도 있고요. 역시 가장 중요한 것은 가장 안전한 서비스를 제공하는 거라고 하니까요. 뭐 그런 면에서 소니뱅크랑 뭐 파트너십 기회가 있다고 보시면 얘기를 해보시면 좋을 것 같습니다. 네, 이렇게 해서 끝내기 전에 제가 제 소개를 안 드렸어요 처음에. 그래서 쟤는 we are the global early stage Web3 VC. We are based in US. And then one angle that I want to share here is we working with a lot of enterprises, corporation, and then institutions especially in Asia. So if you want to explore more on Web3 through the venture capital, please talk to me. So the Kaya-san from Sony Bank, and then Hosho-san from NTT Digital, and then Ko-san from SBINFT. Thank you.
Thank you. お疲れ様でした。ありがとうございます。